Namaste. It's wrong month, but that's okay because it's information and then you can look yourself. Lunar calendar of medicinal herbs collection on May 2020. A bit of the sounding and the shaking to start with. Try to collect and consume herbs to treat or strengthen any part of the body on the day of the sign that affects this part of the body or organ. Procedures and taking medications that restore the vital functions of the body. It is better to produce with the growing moon, and all sorts of cleansing and unloading days are effective with a waning moon. Growing moon's the waxing moon. The roots are best dug at night, early morning or evening. Later in the morning when the dew dries, it is suitable for collecting leaves. Flowers should be fully opened. Collection should be conducted in sunny weather. When the plant is preparing to fade, the healing power is significantly reduced. Seeds and fruits can be harvested at any time of the day. They are not as sensitive as other parts of the plant. One should only avoid the midday heat. In the new moon, it is not recommended to collect all parts of the plant. For 12 to 16 hours before the exact time of the phase change of the moon, and with 8 to 12 hours after it contacts with plants are undesirable. For the excavation of roots, the early spring is most suitable when the plants have not yet reached full development, or fall, when they sink and the healing power descends into the root. The roots are scooped up by the defective moon, at which time the force of the plant descends into the roots. In no event should the roots be exposed to sunlight. Therefore, the most successful time is the night before dawn or late evening. In addition, the root days are suitable for collection, or rather the nights, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. Collection of leaves can be conducted almost year-round, but provided that it is a question of young plants. When the plant has been filled with juice for a long time, blooms or stood unchanged all summer, it is already less suitable for medical purposes. The best time for collecting leaves is late morning, when the dew has dried. The leaves are collected under the young moon, between the new moon and the full moon, and on leaf days, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. The same days are especially favourable for drying, preservation, and storage. For the collection of flowers are, the grammar not very good in this. No, I don't think it is it? But that's okay, because that shows that we're learning, doesn't it? Yeah. Harder, but that's okay. We can embrace challenges, can't we? Yeah. Can we focus again? For the collection of flowers are particularly favourable spring and summer, when the plants are in full bloom, the time of day, noon. The weather should be very warm, sunny, so that the flowers blossom and the healing power has passed. The faded plants are not suitable. Collect flowers on a young moon or on a full moon. If possible, on flower days, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. We have flower day! Shh. Or just throughout the day on a full moon, regardless of the sign. Seeds should be mature and fruits ready, and this is possible only in summer or autumn. It is not the time of day that is important for collection, but something that is dry, but great heat can harm. The full moon and the moon in the sign of Scorpio are the ideal time to collect all kinds of herbs. The herbs collected these days have special strength for whatever therapeutic purposes they are intended. On the full moon night, the plants are active in all their parts. The strength of the herbs reaches a maximum. Treatment and strengthening of this or that body will be especially effective if, on the day of collection, the moon was in that sign of the zodiac that controls this body. The corresponding pulses are indicated below. Aries, headache, eye diseases. Taurus, sore throat, ear diseases. Gemini, tension of the shoulder girdle and lung disease. Cancer, bronchitis, diseases of the stomach, liver, gallbladder, lungs. Lion, Leo. Wow! We have to improve on that one, guys. Leo, diseases of the heart and circulatory system. Virgo, disorders of the digestive and pancreatic organs, nervous diseases. Scales, Libra, pain in the hip joint, kidney and bladder disease. Scorpio, diseases of the genital and urinary organs, a good day to collect all herbs. Sagittarius, diseases of the veins. Capricorn, diseases of bones and joints, skin diseases. Aquarius, diseases of the veins. Tita Benino, the puppy Tita Katina. You've just made some connections, haven't you? Yeah, Capricorn energies. We've been doing, it's the Capricorn today, isn't it? We've done that, haven't we? But is it suitable to share out loud? Are we all allowed to hear? Some puppies, no. Let's leave it then, yeah? Capricorn, diseases of bones and joints, skin diseases. Aquarius, diseases of the veins. Pisces, diseases of the feet. In the presented table, each period of time is divided into days of roots, flowers, leaves, fruits, as well as the time of collection of rootlets and apices. Apices? A-P-I-C-E-S. Apices. Some days contradict each other. For example, it is indicated that you can collect the roots and the day of flowers, in which case you need to hold the sign of the zodiac, i.e., in this case, we collect flowers. But ideally, there must be a correspondence, i.e., collect the tops in the day of flowers. We specially made such a table of inconsistencies. You like that, don't you? So that it was clear when it is better to refrain from collecting medicinal herbs. City, New York. Lunar calendar for collecting medicinal herbs on May 2020. Year, City, New York. And if you go to their website, they've got, I don't know how far it goes, but it definitely goes up to December this year. So this is the table. I'm going to give it a readout to see if it's a functionable readout or not. That's what it looks like. Day, May, that must be May the 1st. I don't know what FR means. FR might mean Friday. So day, May the 1st, maybe a Friday. Time, kind of herbs. From midnight, tops, fruit day. Events, collection of herbs and treatment for diseases. 1. The first quarter phase continues. Tops from the second quarter of the lunar cycle and up to the full moon, including it. It is also recommended to harvest branches, shoots, leaves, and flowers. 2. Like yesterday, the moon in the sign of Leo, 15 degrees, 0908. Might be 9 hours and 8 minutes. Fruit day, disturbance of cardiac activity and circulation. We're not going to read them all out. If you want to know more information, the link's in the description, so you can click on that to find out more. We're going to do the Capricorn. So the 10th of May, Sunday, from 5:38 in the morning, a root day, roots. Moon in the sign of Capricorn, root day, disease of bones, joints and skin. You wanted to do the lungs, didn't you? But there, you get an idea. We get an idea. So this will be great for us to watch back, because the younger ones have been doing Moon in the sign of Leo, fruit day. That was the 27th of May from 2:33 in the morning. Fruit day, tops, disturbance of cardiac activity and circulation. So that's very fitting for like the coronavirus. We were looking for the lungs. And then, for instance, on the 29th of Friday of May at 7:40 a.m. was a root day, tops, moon in the sign of Virgo, disturbance of the digestive system and pancreas, nervous disease. So it's a lot of information, but it's we're all teaching each other and learning. We have to let the younger alters do their thing and have their experience, which they get wrong a lot of the time. But the concept and the way they do it and the ideas and the creativity that they have is amazing. And they get very upset then when things don't work out. But that's good, because they're having to manage to learn how to deal with upset and disappointment, but they're also learning initiative and thinking on their feet to start with, by just implementing and doing, irrelevant of whether they're doing it wrong or right. So that they're learning lots of things. And the conscious teacher and some other eyes up here have been like, no, we need to do it this way, no, we need to do it that way. But whenever we butt in and attempt to tell them how to do it, they'll take over the body and disassociate the conscious mind, and we'll lose memory or lose co-consciousness or lose any kind of access to bodily movements, and they'll just do it. So the conscious controlling eyes have learned to step back and sit on the fence and watch and observe, to witness their patterns of their way of doing things, so that then they can find some other alters that are the therapists and the teachers, and there's a lot to then find the right wording. And I don't know why we want to cry now. Probably because we made some more connections and integration. Sin some more. We go now. It's on the night.